This is TMR News. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to TMR News. I am Mikey Edwards. Glad you can be with us. We don't have much to go over today. I'm just going to follow up from a couple stories that we brought to you last night, and also delve into a couple other things with, of course, our upcoming weather and also sports. First off, we'll inform you about the California shooting. A couple updates on that. The shooter is known as Kevin Neal, and he actually had buried his wife before he went to gun down 4 other people and firing on the school before being killed by police. It was under the floor of their residence, and they did not identify his wife by name. They believe she was killed on Monday and suffered several gunshot wounds. They were saying that there was a I believe police were called to a domestic dispute on Monday, but nothing was prevalent at the time. According to the Assistant Sheriff of Tehama County, Phil Johnston, about a possible motive, he said he thinks Neal had a desire to kill as many people as he could. So that is the latest that we have seen from that. Moving on to the chase that we were showing you, or we posted on our Facebook page, about the car chase in Orange County, California. From Buena Park, California, a car suspected of being driven by a person wanted by Buena Park police for a restraining order violation was pursued for nearly 45 minutes on Tuesday night, last night, before the chase was eventually called off in Los Angeles. Buena Park officers noticed the California Highway Patrol. They were pursuing a woman driving a Ford Fusion. They first chased the vehicle on the northbound 5 near Anaheim, California. And at 17 minutes later, the Highway Patrol took over at West Telegraph Road and Greenwood Avenue in Montebello. Pursuit was called off 22 minutes after that on the 5 at Fletcher Drive in LA. Police said once they confirmed the identity of the driver, which they did not release in this article, they determined there was no immediate threat to the public and advised the patrol that they could stop the chase, according to ABC 7 out in California. No one was injured in that chase. And now to weather, where it has been a pretty decent day, a little bit on the chillier side here on the East Coast, as we did mention yesterday. We mentioned highs weren't going to get too steep. Our high temperature was 40. Our temperature today, right now, is 48 degrees. Sun setting here in just about 24 minutes. And skies will cloud up this evening. And we're looking at some late night to early morning rain. Pretty much while mostly everybody is sleeping. We should be seeing some wet grounds come the morning rush here in the Phoenixville area. We'll delve more into our upcoming forecast here in this area for in just a moment. But our national weather is looking... Nationally, our weather should be looking pretty mostly favorable, except just darn right chilly. I'm going to try to give you some of the quick weather. Some quick weather from around the nation. Try to get you try to get you to them in a moment or so here. Our current surface map has that band that's going to be coming in late night tonight. It's going to be cutting into it's currently in the Ohio River Valley, moving its way east, and then right behind it is a primary low front, cold front that's going to be making our latter part of this week a tad bit chillier, but it's not supposed to affect too much come the week. Shouldn't be affecting too much. Actually, according to the jet stream, it looks like we're going to be a little bit milder for the next couple days. Until it looks like Saturday or Sunday. I'm just scrolling down here. And then a little warm up before our Thanksgiving cold snap for Thanksgiving. We'll delve more into Thanksgiving also in a moment, but our high temperatures around the area, we're looking at 55 in DC. Brownsville, you were scheduled to hit 86 today. New York, 49, so it is a little bit on the cooler side in the northern states. Definitely rainy in Detroit, Cincinnati, and Memphis, that Ohio River Valley area. We expected that. And then tonight, going to be in the low 40s in Buffalo and DC and Norfolk. You're looking at about mid 40s there for tonight's lows. Brownsville, Texas, you're dropping down 69. San Antonio, 66 for your low tonight, and Miami also at 69. Minot, North Dakota, you're looking at 13 tonight. So it's going to be a little chilly for you. But tomorrow, Minot, you're going to be at 35. 83 and rainy in Brownsville. 80 in San Antonio, and also a little bit of rain. Breezy in Vegas at 79 degrees. 58 in D.C. 56 up in New York. 81 down in Miami. And that is for tomorrow around the nation. Here is our local 5-day forecast. Phoenixville, we're going to be looking at morning clouds giving way to afternoon sun, high of 54 degrees. Friday, going to be the cooler day at 49. Clear sunny skies, that's why temperature is going to be a little bit lower. No cloud cover to kind of hold in any heat. And then on Saturday, that's going to be a partial soaker, primarily afternoon into the evening. 51 degrees for the high. And dropping down to 43, not much of a warm-up on Sunday with a high of 45 and under partly cloudy skies. And then to start for the short work week for most people, as is the Monday before Thanksgiving, it's mostly sunny, high of 44 degrees. So that is weather for this evening. Now we are going to focus on giving you some sports updates. Last night, I did mention as one of the managerial candidates for the Manager of the Year in baseball in the American League. I think I said Brad Ausmus. I was wrong. He is actually the Tigers manager. It's at Twins, and the Twins manager is Paul Molitor, and Molitor actually won the American League Manager of the Year. So that is congratulations to him. Tonight, the Cy Young Award winners are announced, where Luis Severino of the Yankees, Corey Kluber of the Indians are two of the three for the American League, and Chris Sale of the Red Sox is the other for the American League. The National League has Kershaw, Scherzer, and Strasburg, two Nationals pitchers up for the Cy Young. They'll be announced tonight on MLB Network. Once we have the information, we will bring that across our Facebook page. So tune it. Please go to facebook.com. You'll get to, if you're watching this video on our Facebook page, we will be having that available for you. And then tomorrow is the MVPs for the American and National League. American League has Jose Altuve, Aaron Judge, and Jose Ramirez. Astros, Yankees, and Indians, respectively. While the National League has Paul Goldschmidt, Giancarlo Stanton, and Joey Votto for their MVP candidates. Diamondbacks, Marlins, and Reds, respectively. And they will be announced while I'm at the Booth Brothers concert. So, your TMR news will be essentially like this one, where you'll just be watching, and if you want to comment, you can comment. If not, then you don't have to. So, that is the baseball. Of course, we had a lot of hockey action last night. Only 3 games in the NHL circuit tonight. Flames, Red Wings, Rangers, Blackhawks, and Bruins, Ducks. Penguins won last night in overtime. There were two overtime games, 1 shootout game last night. Penguins beat the Sabres 5-4 in overtime. Blue Jackets beat the Canadiens 2-1 in overtime. Panthers beat the Stars 4-3 in the shootout. And then Flyers lost to the Wild 3-0. Capitals lost to the Predators 6-3. Jets beat the Coyotes 4-1. Oilers beat the Golden Knights 8-2. McDavid probably had a huge hand in that one. And Canucks beat the Kings 3-2. Yeah, McDavid had 2 goals at the back end, and you have Letestu and Neal, who were former Penguins, who actually had goals in that game. So, high-scoring affair for the Oilers. I don't think the Oilers are any joke this year. Actually, they start off strong, but then they kind of faltered. They're 7-9-2. They're hanging tough. They're only 4 points out of the wild card. Vegas Golden Knights, in their first season, they're currently holding number 2 in the Pacific Division of the Western Conference in the NHL. We have, of course, tomorrow night is Thursday Night Football, Titans versus Steelers. A lot more basketball coming up. Tonight, North Carolina facing Bucknell in the PK80 campus game. Niagara versus Minnesota, UCLA facing Central Arkansas in the Hall of Fame Classic. I'm sure there's more, but those are just some of the highlight games that we'll see. Tonight, in the NBA, Wizards versus the Heat, Jazz versus Knicks, Cavs versus Hornets, Spurs versus T-Wolves, Bulls versus Thunder, and the late ESPN game is Sixers-Lakers. And tonight, don't want to forget this, the University of Valley Forge basketball teams are actually going to be, well, the women's team is tipping off tonight against Penn State York at 7 p.m. And then we have, so you can catch all the information at uvfpatriots.com, or you can watch via their YouTube channel. For just search UVF Athletics. And if you are able to be out in the Pittsburgh area, University of Valley Forge men's team will be facing Geneva College on Friday, the 17th. And then the 18th, they will be facing Grove City College. So those 2 games are going to be pretty good contests. The men's basketball team scrimmaged against Maryland Eastern Shore, D1 opponent, or exhibition game, I should say, and they actually hung pretty tough. I was looking at the play-by-play on the box scores and all that after the game, and it was pretty well played. So just couldn't get hot at the end. So that's what we got. And that's everything for sports. And we want to, of course, once again, thank you for watching. We truly appreciate it, and we will see you next time here on TMR News. Take care.